Cash App Advisor, one of the best guide for Cash App users. My name is Mashkur Ali. In today's video, we are going to talk about the new $600 tax rule because all Cash App users fall under this tax rule. Under the American Rescue Plan, some changes were made to Form 1099-K for third-party payment platforms like Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Earlier, anyone crossing $20,000 in transactions or 200 transactions had to fill out Form 1099-K, but now this amount has been reduced to $600. These changes were announced in 2021 and were supposed to be implemented from the 2023 tax year. However, the implementation was delayed because taxpayers, tax professionals, and payment processors were not ready to handle such a major change all at once. This was a significant change, which is why it kept getting postponed. Now, the question is whether this rule was implemented for the 2024 tax year or not. Let's discuss this in detail. Check the rules for the 2024 tax year, 2025 tax year, and whether this rule will apply in the years after 2025. Let's look at the official guidelines for better clarity. For this, we'll take you to the official IRS website, where on November 26, 2024, the IRS released a notice addressing all the confusion about this rule. The link to this page will also be available in the description, along with the link to the IRS notice released on November 26th. Let's now see what exactly the IRS mentioned in this notice. Here, it says, the Internal Revenue Service today issued Notice 85 providing transition relief for third-party settlement organizations, also known as payment apps and online marketplaces, regarding transactions during calendar years 2024 and 2025. Under the guidance issued today, TPSOs will be required to report transactions when the amount of total payments for those transactions is more than $5,000 in 2024, more than $2,500 in 2025, and more than $600 in calendar year 2026 and beyond. So for the financial year 2024, the transaction limit is $5,000, and for 2025, it will be $2,500. Starting in 2026, the $600 tax rule will apply. Is all this information really in the notice? Let's review the notice. Here is the 8-page notice issued by the IRS. Scrolling down, in Section 3, it states, for calendar year 2024, a TPSO is not required to report payments in settlement of third-party network transactions with respect to a participating payee unless the gross amount of aggregate payments to be reported exceeds $5,000 regardless of the number of such transactions. Scrolling further down, let's see what it says about 2025. In addition, calendar year 2025 will be regarded as the final transition period for purposes of IRS enforcement and administration of the information reporting requirements under Section 65TWE. For calendar year 2025, a TPSO is not required to report payments in settlement of third-party network transactions with respect to a participating payee, unless the gross amount of aggregate payments to be reported exceeds $12,500, regardless of the number of such transactions. Now scrolling down further, let's see what it says about the years after 2025. For Forms 1099-K for calendar years beginning after December 31st, 2025, a TPSO is required to report payments in settlement of third-party network transactions with respect to any participating payee that exceed a minimum threshold of $600 in aggregate payments, regardless of the number of such transactions. So finally, although this rule was passed in 2021 and was supposed to be implemented in 2023, it will now take effect in 2026. This is great news for individuals, as they get at least one more year to use Cash App without worrying about this rule. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Cash App Advisor for more tips related to Cash App. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.